if you can do a task that pays you $1,000 an hour, like closing, then you want to do as much of that as you can and systemize the rest.
And shit.
Ni hao, fine shit.
Yeah, because they did not talk to the Chinese girls on the app.
Oh.
So they would comment ni hao, fine shit. And that became...
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Got that one.
You ready? Come on, my man. Come on, my man.
He's a weirdo. He doesn't use caffeine. What kind of sick closer does not drink coffee?
I don't need coffee, bro.
You need coffee.
But coffee is for closers. I can just basically say what I was saying. It's not about, I guess, me comparing other people, right, in the industry. Like, okay, like, you're doing your thing, I'm doing my thing, right? But at the end of the day, like, people are coming to me for a reason. And they're coming because they see that I close deals online.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly. I mean, like, when it comes to your deals anyway, you kind of want to like make it realistic for the person too, right? Because the person that's looking to work with you, he wants to earn the $500. He might not necessarily believe that he can earn 50K. So if you show a deal where you're closing 50K, he might not feel that is realistic for him to even work towards, right? He wants a reachable target. If you say $500, he's like, well, I earned that last week, but why aren't you earning it remote? Why aren't you earning it online? Because you don't have the skills to, right? And that's where you can fill that gap. So I think it's important to play at whatever level you're playing at and just be open with it, man. Just be openly showing like the numbers that you're bringing in, because you're bringing in real numbers. And I think that separates you from like the majority of gurus anyway. You see these 16-year-old kids just chatting shit like they're making numbers, but they're actually not collecting anything.
Yeah.
So I think showing evidence that you've actually collected money from someone puts you in a good position overall.
I like that, because it's going to show that, like, hey, I'm literally doing as I'm saying, right? I'm literally a remote closer, and I'm literally showing you the numbers of how much I've collected for the day, for the month.
Yeah.
Guys, it's day 2 and I've collected nothing. Guys, it's day 4 and I've collected over $5,000 a day. I should make that a series, huh?
That should be really
fucking
fun.
crazy.
I would love to see that. That would actually be really fun.
Bro, we're going to get this is cool, right? It's 3 o'clock right now. We're gonna go get some custom made Taylor shirts on a Wednesday. Like, turn up. Like, why the fuck why aren't you at your job or whatever? What the fuck you doing over here, bro?
Job,
like,
man.
no job?
I'm unemployed. I got fired.
Unemployed and broke, or like you are just like living a paycheck to paycheck, grabbing drab on the weekends for in Vietnam?
Yeah, man. I'm just riding bikes and like selling boom boom. You know, selling boom boom.
You want massage boom boom?
Yep. That's my sales script right there.
Crazy, bro. Crazy.
But yeah, I've been remote for like the last, I'd say, 7 years, give or take.
Yeah.
So it's been good fun, and you get to do stuff like this. You know what I mean? Like, we still work really hard. Obviously, any clients watching this, I'm working really hard. But we can choose our days where we can take a bit of time off and allocate a bit of time towards ourselves, recharge, and then come back. That's kind of the aim of the game, really.
Nice, man. So yeah, I mean, the freedom you get with an online business is I've never experienced it before, bro. Like, I've done door to door. I've done selling lobster pad thais at a restaurant. Like, that's always physical stuff. Physical stuff. But when you're on a fucking, I tell you, I shit you not, bro. I was on a sales call riding, the girl was riding, and I was on the back taking calls on my motorcycle.
Oh yeah.
And I sent out an invoice as well. And the guy paid.
That's fucking gangster.
Yeah, and it was just like
balls, you know. To close while moving on a vehicle it's a different level, but I haven't achieved that yet. That might be on my to-do.
That's what I've acquired, right? It's like I can talk wherever I need to talk. Yeah. I don't PSA, like, you know, emergency alert. Like, I don't recommend guys do that when they first get started off. Like, I don't recommend you drive and close deals. I don't recommend you're driving and closing, because I used to do that in America when I was driving my M4 BMer. I used to just drive and close deals, and then if there was a time, I would just be in traffic and I'd just send out the invoice.
That's crazy. That's actually insane.
But I don't recommend it, bro. I don't recommend it, because it's just not a good way to do. You know, it's not a good way to focus on the prospects unless you already know what you're gonna say before the call. You know, like,
think about like doing remote sales as like kind of a self-employed freelancers versus running your own business. Like, guys that are looking to get into SMA or start their own dropshipping. What made you want to do remote sales and be self-employed as opposed to starting like a B2B business?
Good question. I think doing remote sales self-employed is alternatively going to give you an edge, because you're learning how to talk to people, number one, and you don't have to run your own business just yet. Are you talking like more like why I'm self-employed,
No,
or are you
why
talking
would
more?
Why would someone want to do like remote sales? What would draw you to more towards remote sales as opposed to, I don't know, like drop shipping or something?
Oh, dude. Okay. So I talked to another guy a couple of days ago, right? My age, in his early 30s, and he was just saying, dude, I just don't want to do the fulfillment side. There's a lot of shit that goes on, right? You gotta have VAs, you gotta manage, you gotta lead a team. He's like, dude, I just want to close deals. I just want to make commission because my life is easier. Your life gets easier. The less time you have to work on the business, the more time you have to focus on just the person itself, right? And most people would agree that running a business is hard, bro. It's not for everyone.
Valid.
And like sometimes it's not for me. But thank God I have a team, right? I have a team behind me that you don't see behind the camera, but they're there, they're supporting me, they're doing the work, they're doing the technical work that I just don't want to do. And you can just get better at that one skill, right? If it's communication and sales, just get good at one thing first and then move on later.
Yeah, I feel like I did the reverse, but now I'm moving more towards your side of things. At first, I started off running the SMMA, B2B businesses, providing services, that sort of thing. Did OnlyFans management, focused on the fulfillment side of things, and it took me away from the sales process. I was kind of like out of touch when it came to closing deals. I'll close maybe one deal every 2-3 months, but that was more than enough because I was so bogged with fulfillment. And now with the new business model, we've basically delegated a bunch of the fulfillment in advance so that we can focus more on just lining up the sales. And I think one of the things that like really drove me towards that was focusing on like high income tasks. You want to maximize your yield per hour that you spend working, right? Like if you can do a task that pays you $1,000 an hour, like closing, then you want to do as much of that as you can and systemize the rest, as opposed to spending all your time, working at a minimum wage rate to complete these VA tasks. It just doesn't really make much sense. So I think that's one thing that I'm leaning towards when it comes to remote sales as well, like moving more towards shifting my calendar in that direction where all I focus on is just closing. Yeah, I think that's the future, bro.
And I think you spot it nailed on, right? Like, why would you want to do most of the fulfillment when you can delegate most of that task and focus on the one thing, which is IPA? You know what IPA stands for? Income producing activity, boys, right? You know what MMA stands for?
No.
It's not mixed martial arts. It's money making activities.
Of course.
So let's get that down the works, brother. Right? I mean, bro, you focus on the task that makes you the most money and that gets you the most results, and then delegate the rest.
Yeah. 100%.
Do you agree?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, bro, I wish I could delegate, working out and making these big guns like you, but fuck me, like Gymshark model and that.
I'm not a Gymshark. I just live for fun.
Live for fun, yeah, exactly. And I just
when I'm stressed, and I just happen to be stressed very often.
I just do high rocks for fun, I just do big competitions and that,
High rocks is insane. I can't hack high rocks, man.
It's crazy.
Man, no cardio.
I ain't got no cardio.
Man don't run.
Bro, if you got more cardio in you, you'd have more time for more calls.
Do I?
It's all about the energy, dog.
No, man, it's all about this. It's all about this right here. This is energy.
I don't need to take that shit, bro. You don't need to take that stuff.
But what if you did?
What if we did? Ooh, I'd have headaches. But sometimes I like to tell my guys, brother, it comes from your internal energy, right? Maybe you need to find it from somewhere. Okay, you need to find that internal energy because maybe you're just not. You haven't got your extroverted skill sets yet, right? And sometimes people need to have a source of coffee or energy drinks, but for me, dial it the fuck in. It all comes from inside. If you can get it in your internal, it'll already come out in your external.
I understand what you mean. I mean, it's all about alignment, right? Like, if you have to wake up every day and go to work at a job that you hate, it's going to require so much more effort out of you. Whereas if you get to do something that you love, something that you actually inspires you, you're going to feel energy as you're doing it. So maybe that's what you're riding off. But I do both, man. I'm lit and I'm working on my shit.
Do you love what you do, bro? Like, are you loving like the work grind, the personal grind, the nomad grind, and do you like all the things that you're doing right now?
That's a good question. That's actually a really good question. I think about this a lot, actually. Sometimes I love it, and sometimes I think in the macro sense I would love it, right? Like, because I know what the other side is. I've worked other jobs before. So in the grand scheme of things, I really enjoy the process, but in the micro day-to-day, it's fucking tough. But I feel like that builds character. It's kind of like working out, right? Like a hard workout is what you're gonna enjoy at the end of the workout, right? But in the moment, it fucking sucks. And I feel like that's the same with business. I see the same parallel with business. Yeah. So love-hate relationship with business for sure.
It's a love-hate, and then sometimes I ask myself, at the end of the day, what would I be doing anyways?
Yeah.
Like, what would I really want to be like? This is all I want to be doing, bro. I want to travel the world and make money online. It's like, what other feeling, what other job can take calls whilst you're on a motorcycle, whilst you're in a grab taxi, whilst you're walking around getting your steps? And I don't know a business that can do that, right? Like, you name a sales job, or a sales job generally, right? Like, you gotta be knocking 100 doors.
Yeah.
I ain't gotta do shit for 100 doors, brother. I can talk to 100 people in a day online.
Yeah.
And it's like, what else would I be doing? I don't see myself doing anything else. So that's what I love,
Everything should be done online anyway. Like, what is door-to-door shit that it does work for a lot of businesses? Ultimately, they could benefit more from having more online meetings anyway. If you could do a lead qualification process, or maybe someone else brings in a different set of leads so you don't have to knock on doors, and then your sales team can just hop on the sales call and close, it's going to be way better for them overall. I feel like the future of business is entirely going to be online. Zoom, you saw during the COVID period, right? Zoom took off, and then it kind of normalized video conferencing. Before that, it was way harder to close deals online. And I remember, because I was trying to get clients to hop on a Zoom call with me, and no one knew what Zoom was. So they were like, how the hell do I log on? What is this hacking my computer? And I'm like, bro, these fucking boomers, man. And now everyone knows what Zoom is. It's so much more familiar and so much easier to close deals. So we're in the golden era, man. 10 years from now, Zoom is going to be old news. This will be standardized. This will be normal. But right now, shit is hot, and there's a bunch of money out there. You just need to know how to take it remotely.
Facts. Turn on that Google Meet, record your call, the sales call recording, boom. Offer as much value as you can. And if you're shit at sales, where do you think they should start?
That's a good question. If you're really shit at sales, I feel like you can learn on the job if you can. I mean, you do need to connect, right? Ultimately, if someone's gonna trust you to close for their business, you do need kind of an in. Best place to start if you really want, you have zero knowledge, is just YouTube. Just learn from people, understand theory, but there's a big difference between theory and application. Until you get in front of a real potential client, like an actual prospect, you don't know how good you are at sales. I've met people that they spend years watching sales-based content, and they think that they know everything. They get in front of a client and they choke. So I think ultimately the best thing to do is to learn on the job. Just get in front of prospects, get some deals going, and see how you perform. Measure your performance.
I like that, man. I like that. You don't know until you actually do the job, right? You don't know until you actually get the first rep in, because you might choke. Being in front of someone, I hear all the time with students, with people who want to come into my program, they're like, yo, man, I've closed this amount of deals. I've done this, and this. I've done this, and this. All right, well, where are your numbers? Yeah. Where's your actual numbers for high ticket sales? Because I don't see it. You might do it for door to door, but this is completely different, right? This is you jumping on a Google Meet, and it's just a completely different sales skill sets, right? And because it's not the same. I personally believe that it's not the same. Selling a $30 product face to face for a main dish at a restaurant gives you commission. Selling door to door for solar panels is another type of relationship, right? But doing this is a way where it's you should be asking the right questions, and that follows up with how good is your testimonial, and how good do you talk online?
Yeah. I think it's I would agree. Yeah, it's definitely a different skill set. It's definitely a higher income, higher leverage skill set to learn as well. In terms of long-term life skills, if you're trying to learn life skills as a person, as everyone should, right? You kind of want to go for the skills that are actually worth learning. If you become a master at door-to-door sales, I mean, how far? I mean, it could take you pretty far, but in this day and age, the leverage is decreasing in real time. Whereas if you're one of those few high-ticket closers that can actually close deals for 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, right? Online, through Google Meet, a lot of businesses are going to want to work with you, because there's very few of you. You know what I mean? It's a new generation. So if you jump in now and over the course of 5 years get better and better and better, your commission's only going to get higher and higher.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. It's a skill set for the future. We're going through a digital era, so take advantage of the digital era. Take advantage of learning from someone that already has done it time and time again, and that's it, man.
Yeah.
All right, fire rounds, bro. Sales. You know, you're a good-looking guy, bro. You're from England, from the you're a BBC, bro. Technically, you know. You got the big British. No. But for real though, like, you know, do you think
That was your fire round
You
question.
think? All right, fire round questions. Does sales lead to girls?
Yes. Yeah, 100%.
How does it?
Well, I mean, if you get money from sales, you're gonna get girls, right? So,
Yeesh.
frame control, being able to control your tonality, knowing when to read people, how to read people, learning how to read the room. I think all of this is also part of sales, and it's transferable. Yeah.
Nice. Any tips for like the young, like, you know, Asian men coming up right now, or even just anyone in general as a young person coming up?
Good question. Work on yourself. Try to get in touch with the things that make you feel like you're progressing in life. For me, that was gym. I think I started gym when I was 16. This is like 11 years ago now. I'm an old guy. But in the process of getting into gym and getting better and progressively better at gym, I found it easier to get better at other things, right? Because when you get used to being in a state of discomfort and pushing through and making progress, you can do the same thing when it comes to business. You can do the same thing when it comes to learning a new skill. And so building that mental muscle by like challenging yourself at a young age is key, in my opinion.
Cool. I'd say for myself, the best advice I give for young people is this. Not only do you want to get into, you know, the remote sales space, not only do you want to get into the online space, but just remember, you know, there's still an outside world outside of your bedroom, okay? Don't just stay on your laptop, but really go and experience talking to real people, right? Especially if you haven't had the door-to-door experience or any experience in general. I would love them to, I guess, a side homework to go and talk to 5 to 10 new people a day. That's what I did when I was young. I actually talked to build rapport, you know, and I just formed a relationship. I use the acronym FORM.
What does that mean?
Yo, you know, how are you? You know, how's your family?
Okay.
You know, or what's your occupation? What do you do? What do you do for fun? You're just asking questions. Asking questions, right?
5 to 7 days. Where do you find 5 to 10 people?
Oh, dude,
Right.
malls, shopping centers, beaches. Yeah, man. Living in America, go to the mall, man, and just compliment someone. Yo, I like your shirt, man. What do you do for work?
Yeah, I just do OnlyFans, you know.
Cool, man. Yo, that's kind of sick. What else do you do? Like, what do you do on the side, bro? Like, you got some good gangs. Do you work out? Like, how many times a week do you work out? 6. Dude, that's killer, man. Yeah. And so you work out, and then you do your business. I'm assuming, and are you making a lot of money?
Decent enough to get by.
That's awesome, dude. Well, dude, I'd love to connect with you sometime. You know, what's your IG?
This is very smooth.
You know.
Vincent H. Lang at Vincent H. Lang.
There we go, guys. So I used to do this. It's called prospecting, right? It's called prospecting offline, because prospecting online, you don't always want to just send out DMs, right? I've made relationships, so many great relationships, by actually asking people what they do when opening up, right? Because the more I can do it offline and get better at that, I just take the same energy I have and put it onto the online Google Meets, and that's how I would get my reputation. So maybe you're an appointment setter, or maybe you're in the community or in any communities, right? And you just don't have that opportunity. The homework is just go talk to more people. The more you can get more phone numbers without any intentions, to be honest, it's just about connecting. Connect. Once you connect, the world's your oyster. That's how I made so much money, connecting with people. I'd go to a real estate event, like one of the, you know, big Ryan Pineda events, Grant Cardone events. I just connect with so many people, and from there they see my personal brand. From there they follow me. From there they're interested in my program. From there they get on a sales call, and really they already know me. They've been watching me, and now they've been watching me. They close on the spot. That's it.
That's some good advice, man. I feel like nowadays a lot of people, you see them make good money, but they haven't really worked on their networking skill. I think that's one of the things that, I wouldn't say I'm shy when it comes to networking either, but I'm not proactively going out there to talk to people. And I feel like if I did that, maybe my business would grow differently. I'm not saying it would grow more, but it would grow differently for sure. Because I think ultimately the more people that you kind of like talk to, you learn from their life experiences. And one thing that they say could really stick with you and just change the trajectory of your business entirely. So I think that's really good advice, man. I think I might start doing that. Touch touch grass, go outside more. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, look, you met King Joey out here, you know, in
King
these streets,
Joey, alright.
and you know, he's definitely had an impact on your life, right?
Allegedly, yes.
Love it. No, but that's how we met, right? We met at a coffee shop here in Da Nang. I was like, dude, you know, you're a big, you know, big buff guy for an Asian guy, right? Which is so rare. And I was giving you the confidence. I was like, yo, I want to get to know, you know, I was like, just connect for now.
I thought
you
Joey
know,
was gay. I thought he was. I was like, yo, get away from me, bro.
Listen, brother. Look, listen. I'm just I'm an open person, right? And
Exactly.
I can be friends with it.
You just
Look,
came out the closet.
there's a book called How to Win Friends and Influence People, right? You got to be friends with everyone, right? It doesn't mean everyone needs to be in your inner circle, but what it means is you show love, right? You show gratitude to the world, and that's how we became best buds, isn't it?
Sure.
But yeah, guys, so if you're watching this, you know, please drop a like, please drop a comment on how much value you got out of this. Thank you so much. If you guys need any more information, you know, where can they hit you up?
Vincent H. Lang, Instagram.
Let's get it. At Joey's Jets. Over and out, guys. Peace. All right, man. So we just made it to Hoi An right now. You know, just living the life, right?
Yeah, bro.
Shit, bro. So what's gonna go on right here? I see a banh mi shop over here.
So this is the legendary banh mi spot recommended by Anthony Bourdain. There's actually a photo of him up there.
Oh, no way. Holy shit. What's it say? Banh mi pho?
Banh mi pho.
Yo, this is crazy.
See that photo right there?
Yeah. I see
Bourdain.
it. Damn.
This is like my favorite banh mi in all of Vietnam.
Your
Without a
favorite
doubt.
banh mi in
By
Vietnam?
far, my favorite banh mi. I don't want to oversell it, but you'll taste it.
Dude,
You'll
look
know.
at him right here. Look at him right here. Look. Anthony Bourdain, banh mi in Vietnam, man. Guy's a living legend. Yeah, inside?
On the table.
Okay. Okay. Awesome.
We already need a table.
POV, you and bro. Let's have a banh mi, huh?
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What do you think? Let's get. I'm thinking beef. I don't really eat pork.
I don't mind anything, to be honest. Whatever the best one is.
Okay. Beef and egg. That's what we get.
Beef and egg. Protein boys.
2 beef and egg.
Banh mi boys.
Okay.
Banh mi boys. What you saying? What are you saying? Chin chow. I learned a new word in Vietnamese, by the way. So I was watching a reel on Instagram, and it said, the Vietnamese guy said, let me get a piece of that ass. Do you want to know how to say that in Vietnamese? All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Got that one.
You ready? Come mời má mẹ. Come mời má mẹ. Come mời má mẹ.
He's a terrorist.
Yo. Yo.
You thought just say
Yo. Yo, we said that to two aunties. Look at their face. Look at their face. Look at their face.
Oh
Look
my
at their face.
goodness.
Oh, they're blushing. Yo, how red are you going, bro?
They're gonna kick you out, man.
You and bro traveling to Vietnam having a banh mi sandwich. Life's good,
In
bro.
your banh mi, bro. There's no way they're not spitting in your banh mi.
Lord. Oh, lordy. Let's go. All right, guys, check it out. Check it out. Banh mi phuong. Banh mi phuong. Which one is the best one?
Number 3 is the best.
Number 3?
Yeah.
3.
The 5-star?
Yeah, 5
5-star ratings on Yelp? Nice. Banh mi Tapcam.
Yeah, perfect.
Perfect,
Nice.
brother. Perfect, brother.
Okay.
Saying, bro?
So we do 1 watermelon juice as well for me, and then for you, what do you want?
I like coconut.
Coconut.
Big coconut.
I think that's all.
And 130. You pineapple.
Okay, cool. Okay. Thank you.
Alright, we got it, man.
Let's get it.
Famous Bourdain sandwiches. You got your beef. Right here, you got your beef and egg. Yep, that's beef and egg, baby. Got high protein. I got the 5-star. You get a bit, you know, chunky out here.
Porky guy.
Huh? A porky guy. Yeah, I've been having vegan food last week.
You ready?
You ready? Cheers.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers, mate. Wow.
The flavor's fucking slap. You wanna bite?
Yeah. Okay.
The non-homo way. It's different. Interesting. Okay. They were saying ni hao fine shit.
Ni hao, fine shit.
Yeah, because they did not talk to the Chinese girls on the app.
Oh.
So they would comment "Ni hao," fine shit, and that became a thing. And so when I got to Vietnam, I started saying "Xin chao," fine shit. So me and Sal were just like fucking cracking jokes at these random girls.
Oh my
Funny.
lord.
Xin chao, fine shit. A lot of prettier girls there.
Boys, we are not going after the girls. We have to stay focused.
On the mission.
Okay, we got our blinkers on. Blinders. Blinders, but they're looking to the left. They're looking back. All right. This side, brother. This side, brother.
Yeah,
this
yeah,
side,
yeah,
brother.
yeah,
Go.
yeah,
Go straight. Laser focus. No distraction. Wuhan's coming for you, bro.
What? You what?
Ni hao, fine shit. So Vincent, I see some people looking at you.
Really?
They're across the road.
Can't see them, bro.
Do you see them? Oh shit. Oh shit. Hello. Hello. Oh, come on, Vincent. All right, hey, if you're good at sales, I want to see you good at sales. Like,
Yeah?
I want to see you do some homework. I mean, brother, all you gotta do is come to this side, you know? Learn the game, study the game, brother, study the game. You know, open up that combo. You wanna ask them about the jeans? Hello.
Can I help you something?
If your parents, my parents didn't get out of Asia, look, bro, this could have been, you could have been, you know, you could have been selling fish on the road, which is, we gotta be grateful, man. Oh. My grandma used to sell gasoline.
Okay.
And she had a little small business selling gas, and then she got broke, and they just started selling other things.
My grandma was actually born in Vietnam. So she actually did that, like roadside with a cloth on the floor selling stuff. That's how she got by.
Crazy, isn't it?
So shout out to them, man.
Shout out to the OGs, original grandmas out there, you know? Because without like honestly, without them, we wouldn't have the life of what we have, bro. Which is, okay, look at this. Larry, we just make content and we get paid. Make content, add value, get paid.
Add value,
That's
get
it.
paid.
Add value, chat shit, get paid, get laid, get all the rest. Come on. Now we're actually a tourist in our own, like basically Asia.
We're doing reverse immigration, that's what we're doing.
Reverse immigration, guys.
That's the vibe. That's
Oh,
the vibe
man.
we're on, reverse immigration.
Sheesh. That's it, man.
What's the
I'm gonna
best?
take a step back and see the art of negotiation, the art of sales, the art of closing. Let's see if there's a deal that gets made right now.
400.
This is where you really learn sales. You really learn sales through.
Can I see?
Best way, bro. You think the best place to learn sales is through the Asian markets?
Of course. Just got 100k off.
Hey, 100K. Boy made 100K in a day. Now boy's taking a.
100k Vietnam dong, bro.
Hey, let's go. That's like $4 USD. Allow it, man. Allow that shit.
Wonder what. Thing is, the straps aren't that crazy. Oh, this is such a disappointment.
You get what you pay for, right? As they say. Sometimes.
Are they all like this? The feeling is the same.
It's not got the.
It's very thin.
It is
like,
thin.
This is not what I was expecting. This looks good. This.
For the price, it's not bad. You know what I mean? That would be like 50 pounds, 60 pounds. Would you say?
Probably like maybe 70, 80 if you were to buy it legit.
Right.
It's a burner bag.
All right, brother.
What's up?
Long day in the office, huh? Office, and we mean not a physical office. Shit.
1:58 a.m.
1:58. One close today.
One close?
I got a close today.
Yeah.
Got a close.
Good shit. I had 2 discovery calls, no close.
No close today. It's all good, man. It's all good. Yeah, you got come in the ask community, brother. We'll teach you how to close.
Come in the ass community is a wild sentence. That's that's a crazy sentence.
Yeah, man. Today was we were working for probably about, I think, not working, but strategizing on today's session. So more or less.
Way to Hoi An, like in the commute, we were talking and vlogging on the taxi. We filmed the podcast in the taxi, which is crazy.
Yeah, Yeah.
So literally non-stop from the moment we met up today.
Yep. Then we look for your shirts. You got your shirts.
Yep, tailored shirts, walked around the city,
Yep.
bit of this, a bit of that.
And then we got to the coffee shop or the shisha spot, right? We went to the shisha spot. That's when I had my first sales calls, starting at 8 p.m. My first one was a no-show. Sometimes you're gonna experience that, right? Yep. You're gonna experience the no-shows with remote sales. It's part of the game. So what do? You follow up, you call them, you make sure you confirm, right? You confirm an hour before, then 30 minutes, and then SMS text, and again and again.
Yep.
Right? Because these guys sometimes forget. I forget my appointments sometimes for doctors, so I gotta get a text reminder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, same thing happened to me. I had a no-show as well. Fucking sucks, but part of the game. You just brush it off and move on to the next. Make sure that your follow-up is on point. Make sure you're sending out the messages. You're calling the lead, not just once, but 2-3 times to make sure that the call goes through. And even if still he doesn't respond, then just make sure you message him the next day to say, what happened. If all goes to shit, call him in 2 days. That's kind of the aim of the game.
Yep. So had our calls. Had one call. Actually, he was interested in paying full price, paying full, right? Guaranteeing him access to the community, access to the modules, access to the coaching, and access to just being a number one top closer. He actually worked in the corporate sales world. He said he was ready to get started. Then he made the excuse that his dad, he had to talk to his dad and he had to take his dad out. He said, "Call me in an hour." I said, "Sure." I called him in an hour, and he didn't answer. So
to his dog, he has to talk to his
he has to talk to his dog, his wife. They all want it, right? They all want a free job, right? They all want to get into high ticket sales. They want to know what to do to experience this lifestyle, right? The whole thing is like, do you really want to experience this lifestyle? If you do, then learn. Come and learn about it.
Yeah.
Or you just talk and talk and talk. Like what do you really want, brother? Do you really want this? Just because you have sales skills in one field of corporate, you're wearing your corporate hat. Brother, I'm a free agent, man. That means I've escaped the matrix.
Yep.
I don't work for anyone. Once you become a remote closer, guys, you're giving away door to door. You ain't going door to door. You're literally doing what we do right now.
Yeah.
And doing this.
I feel like there's a big difference between corporate sales and remote sales. Corporate sales guys, they're good at theory, they understand sales theory, but when it comes to remote sales, it's a totally different dynamic. Like, you have to be in the field to really know what you're doing. Like, you can only learn from experience when it comes to non-corporate sales, like remote sales anyway. It's kind of free game. You kind of can take the conversation however you want. You need to figure out what style works for you, as well as like basic sales principles to adhere to and what not to do. So I feel like if you're too formal in a remote setting, like remote closing scenario, then you're going to actually mess up the deal. If you show up in a suit and tie, you're speaking formal English, no one's going to believe you in the world of remote sales. So it's a different world, man, for sure.
Like I told the guy, like, listen, remote sales is all about bro to bro talk, right? It's all about just being a friend, being a brother, being a, hey brother, bro. It's just bro talk. At the end of the day, you're giving bro advice, but maybe at a level where it's a little bit more of a bro advice, but more added value towards that, right? We're not going too professional, but we're also not going too sleazy either. We're just meeting at the sweet spot of understanding. You like working out, I like working out. You like freedom, I like freedom. You like going out to party, I like going out to party. Yep. You have so many things in common. And I'm living the life. You can live it too. It's not that hard. Yeah. Guys, literally, I've been in your environment before, and you're just trying to change your environment to be in our environment. You know what I'm saying? So, life is good, man. Yeah, remote sales is the way. Freedom lifestyle, remote everything. Now we're eating, yeah.
2 a.m.
2 a.m. Let's get some pho in us, man. What you guys reckon, man? Get some pho that bit. For my Vietnamese crew over here, man.
I'm probably gonna get like veg and beef, just no carbs, no carbs.
And then, why no carbs late at night?
Can't be fucked. I've just got to digest them. Can't be bothered to digest them. I've got a sales call at 3 a.m, so that's in an hour. I don't want carb fuck. I just want to eat and pass out, basically.
Listen, brother. When you get some carbs, you get some energy, yeah. Because you gotta run that off, run that bad boy off.
What, at
okay.
2 a.m?
Huh?
Running at 2 a.m. You're cracking.
We run at any times of the days, okay? Get dialed in, brother. I still have energy, guys. I'm not on caffeine, right? Admit it. Did I drink coffee today?
No, he's weird. He's a weirdo. He doesn't use caffeine. What kind of sick closer does not drink coffee?
I don't need coffee, bro.
You need coffee.
But coffee is for closers. If you lack the energy, and you know why I don't need it? Because I love what I do, brother. It feels good. People give me a high, bro. I love people, man. People give me a high. And when people give me a high, and when the biggest high I get is from a deal getting closed, from money coming in, knowing that I worked hard to get that money. That feeds my my dopamine, and that feeds my caffeine. Yeah. So closing is caffeine for me.
Makes sense. I can't say the same. I just love caffeine. I drink like 8 cups a day. It's a bit of a problem.
Most Americans do, brother. I know you're from London, so. London and that, yeah. all right. Let's order. She's behind us. Huh?
You know what you're getting?
Brother, I'm getting the closer soup. What about you?
Don't know what that is, man. I don't think that's on the menu.
Listen, I'm getting the pho dish, and you know what I'm saying? Mango smoothie, brother.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Oh, you got hit on, bro. Any tips for getting hit on?
No tips.
No tips,
No comment.
Bro. Why are you getting close to that microphone?
No comment, bro.